Most guys lack the most basic understanding of female nature, and that's why they fail. Relationships today are different from what they used to be decades ago. Traditional values are diminishing, and modern men are conditioned to throw their boundaries away to please women. The term boundaries is often demonized as toxic or controlling. But a man without boundaries is a man without value. He is weak, passive, and complacent. The very traits that get men rejected, passed over, or not taken seriously. Many guys believe the way to win a woman's heart is by being too nice, overly agreeable, and constantly available. When that doesn't work, they become bitter and complain about women, instead of working on their own helplessness and lack of confidence. Because they've labeled themselves the ideal option simply for being the Mr. Nice Guy, they look at a woman who rejects them and insist that she is the broken one, or that women don't know what they want. The very concept their beliefs are based on is the exact opposite of what makes women attracted to a man. More often than not, women aren't attracted to what makes logical sense. They're attracted to how you make them feel. With that in mind, let's discuss 5 things about female nature every man must understand. Number 1. Her love is conditional. In many movies, songs, and books, romance is portrayed as an unbreakable bond, where a woman loves a man no matter what. That is pure nonsense. It doesn't just sell a beautiful lie, it actively sets men up for absolute devastation. It is mental conditioning that makes you fall in love like a fool and warps your primal survival instincts. The biggest danger of Hollywood romance is that it teaches men to project their own capacity for love onto women. It tricks them into thinking they're living the movie in real life. The exact opposite is true. Only mothers love unconditionally. A mother's love for her child is the only true unconditional bond on earth, as it exists simply because the child is hers. A woman is rarely attracted to a man simply because he exists. She is attracted to the package he presents, his social standing, reputation, or how others perceive him, his emotional stability, and how he handles pressure, his ambition, work ethic, and future potential. Men are the true romantics. A man will fall in love with a woman simply for who she is, her beauty, her sweetness, and her essence. He is willing to protect and provide for her no matter what, even if she loses her job or faces hardship. There is a brutal saying that sums this up perfectly. Society loves women, children, and pets simply for existing, but it only loves a man under the condition that he provides. The moment a man loses his ambition, becomes deeply insecure, or stops trying, because he thinks his woman will stand by his side out of gratitude, he loses the man she was attracted to in the first place. She may offer temporary support during a tragedy like a job loss or a family death, but if he becomes permanently lazy and passive, the romance dies. She may care for him as a person, but she will no longer love him as a woman loves a man, because the leader-provider dynamic has flipped. As a man, you must build your financial stability, mental strength, and physical health before trying to maintain a high-value relationship. Instead of chasing women and begging for their approval, focus on becoming a man of such high capability, discipline, and success that women naturally want to be a part of your world. You become the option worth working for, rather than the one doing all the pursuing. Number 2. Hypergamy is always active. Women are evolutionarily wired to date up, not down. This means a woman's attraction is naturally triggered by a man she perceives as above her or ahead of his peers in strength, competence, and status. Women do not stay out of pure loyalty to past versions of a man. They stay because the current version of the man remains her best possible option. For this man to consistently earn her respect and attraction, he must constantly invest in his mission, his mind, and his body. If he lets himself go completely, she will run to another man who displays greater strength and status. You cannot buy permanent attraction with a ring or a commitment. You are only guaranteed her respect as long as you maintain your masculine edge. This does not mean you should become bitter or resentful toward women. Instead, use this knowledge to learn and improve yourself so you don't pay the price in the future. Many guys use hypergamy as an excuse to avoid women instead of getting to know some. They want female nature to change to accommodate their own weakness. The facts about female nature should help you prepare, not become an excuse to hide in the basement. A pilot studies storm patterns so he can fly the plane safely, not so he can cancel the flight and cry about the wind. Understand that female hypergamy never shuts off. It is the law of nature. You cannot be angry at a tiger for being a predator. Only weak men try to alter this reality in their minds because it keeps them safe. That's why they stay stuck in a boring, lonely life. If the world demands strength, competence, and wealth, the only logical move is to become strong, competent, and wealthy. Your value comes entirely from your ability to provide, protect, and lead your own legacy. When your self-worth is entirely self-generated by your daily efforts in the gym and your business, you stop caring about who stays or leaves. Number 3, women are emotional, not logical. People do not choose who they love by looking at a boring checklist of nice things a person did. This is especially true for women. Men tend to think in a straight, logical way. For example, if a woman acts nice, respectful, and agrees with everything a man says, his brain thinks, "I like her, she's a good woman." That's how logical men think. But women do not decide who they like by thinking logically. Their attraction comes from how a man makes them feel in the present moment. This doesn't mean women are irrational. It means their world runs on emotion, not reason. This is exactly why the Mr. Nice Guy approach often fails catastrophically. He thinks female behavior is irrational, so he tries to appeal to her logic. He treats her like a corporate job interview. He lays out his nice guy credentials, shows how cooperative he is, and text dances all day so he doesn't make a wrong move. This desperate need for her approval sends him straight to the friend zone. Niceness without confidence or mystery is boring. It creates no excitement or challenge. That's why the nice guy often loses to the confident man who makes her feel safe, excited, and challenged all at the same time. She doesn't sit there analyzing why she likes him. She simply reacts to the undeniable way her body feels when she's around him. Number 4, never expect gratitude. There's a saying that goes, men love women, women love children, and children love puppies. To understand this clearly, we need to go back to a few earlier points. A man is born to protect, provide, and lead. However, the ultimate test of a man's masculine frame is his ability to execute these duties without expecting a woman to clap for him, validate him, or constantly thank him. If you provide and protect only to receive a thank you or a pat on the head, you are not acting as a leader. You are acting as a child seeking approval from a parent. Your confidence becomes dependent on her validation. You do your job because it is who you are and what your mission demands, not because you want a reward. A woman's respect is earned when she sees you handle pressure silently and competently, without looking to her for emotional reassurance. A woman's deepest, most unconditional biological love is reserved for her offspring. Her primary attachment must be to the child to ensure the survival of the genetic line. Because her primal focus is protecting the child, her love for the man is pragmatic and conditional. She loves the man for what he brings to the table, his ability to secure the environment so she can safely love and raise the children. She loves the provider. She loves the child. Now, a child loves a puppy because the puppy brings fun, comfort, and entertainment. The child doesn't worry about how the puppy is fed, how the vet bills are paid, or how the house is secured. The parents handle all of that. The child simply enjoys the joyful emotion the puppy brings. The nature of love is dynamic. It flows downward, not backward. The child cannot love the mother with the same self-sacrificing depth that the mother loves the child. And a woman, by evolutionary design, does not love a man the way a man loves a woman. The entire point of this hierarchy is the burden of absolute accountability that comes with being a man. The survival, safety, and stability of your family depend on your strength, competence, and resources. A woman does not owe you applause for simply being a functional man. This brings us to the final point, where everything we've discussed so far will finally come together. Number 5. She won't appreciate you the way you expect. Never treat a woman like a male coworker or a bro. Male and female dynamics are not built on the same frequency. Therefore, women do not show appreciation the same way men do. And confusing the two is exactly what gets men hurt. Men will state their gratitude. They will say, "Thank you, I appreciate what you did." If you help a man fix his car, he will help you move your furniture. He matches utility for utility. Now, this does not mean women do not show appreciation. They do it, but not in the way most men expect. A woman's appreciation is rarely expressed through words. It is expressed through her behavior and adaptation to your masculine frame. She rewards you by bringing peace and cooperation into your life. Many guys will counter this reality by saying, "But my girl says thank you all the time. She tells me she appreciates me." And that's true. But you don't listen to what a woman says. You watch what she does. This is why so many men feel betrayed and suffer a mental breakdown when their woman leaves. They're left standing in the ruins of their relationship, mentally replaying everything they did for her, yelling, "How could you do this after everything I did for you?" These men are completely blind to the fact that hypergamy has no memory. They thought being nice and investing in a woman meant they wouldn't lose her. You do not own a woman's attraction. You merely rent it, and the rent is due every single day. To understand this reality, think about a passenger on a long road trip. The passenger sits in the comfort of the air conditioning, looking out the window, completely relaxed. They do not look at you every 5 miles and say, "Thank you for staying awake. Thank you for steering the wheel. Thank you for keeping us alive." They don't do that because safety and a smooth ride are the bare minimum they expect when they get into your car. They take your driving for granted as long as the journey is comfortable. But imagine what happens the moment you hit a big problem. If the engine breaks down, if you run out of gas, or if you fall asleep and swerve off the road, the passenger doesn't sit there thinking about how safely you drove for the first 100 miles. They don't care about your past driving record. Their survival instinct kicks in. They immediately become anxious, angry, and fearful. They look at you as an incompetent driver who has put their safety at risk. And if another, more reliable vehicle pulls up next to the broken-down car and offers them a seat, they will grab their bags, step out of your vehicle, and leave you stranded without a second thought. This is exactly how female hypergamy operates. The moment a woman chooses to enter your life, she becomes the passenger in your car. As long as the car is running smoothly, she feels safe enough to just relax and ride. But when the journey gets tough, she will jump out of your broken car and get into a working one. She does this not to punish you. She's just trying to survive. Now, are there women out there who will stand by their man through thick and thin, whether it's poverty, illness, or trauma? Of course there are. But here is what you need to understand. There is a big difference between nurture and nature. A woman who does this is suppressing her primal nature. This behavior is usually driven by deep religious conditioning, traditional family upbringing, societal shame around abandonment, or a profound, conscious decision to honor a vow. But exceptions don't disprove the rule. It's not in a woman's biology to treat your past good deeds as permanent insurance against future failure. You've probably noticed that the only things a woman remembers most are the bad things you did to her, the good things she believes she did for you, and the things you ought to do that you haven't executed yet. Notice that she didn't mention the good things you did or the bad things she did. Those are irrelevant to her. For a woman, how she feels right now dictates her entire reality. If she is upset with you in the moment, her emotions will dig up old memories that make her anger feel justified. This does not make women bad. It makes them feminine. Women naturally want to be safe. Most of these behaviors are just survival mechanisms hardwired into feminine biology over thousands of years. You must understand these truths if you want female nature to work in your favor. And do not invest in a woman's happiness at the expense of your own sovereign power. You build your empire, your body, and your mind for yourself. If a woman enters your world, she must submit to your masculine authority and earn her place there. If she leaves, your empire remains standing, your confidence stays intact, and you suffer no ego death because you never made her the foundation of your identity. With this knowledge in mind, never expect a woman to behave, apologize, or take logical accountability the way another man would. If you do, you will lose your mind. Her world revolves around love. Your world revolves around your mission. That's how you become the man women naturally chase. By the way, if you've gained real value from this video, don't let that knowledge fade away. Apply these principles to relentlessly build your own wealth, strength, and purpose. The internet is flooded with cheap channels teaching quick pickup tricks on how to deal with women. But none of those superficial tactics will ever compare to the raw, psychological self-mastery we've broken down today. If you want more videos that help you build real masculine value instead of chasing cheap tricks, drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Until next time.